Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family!
Trailblazer! Welcome to Trailblazer Tip-Off.
Blazers! And hi there, everybody. Welcome inside Burns Arena here at Utah Tech University. We are about 11 and a half minutes away from tip-off. Utah Tech and University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Rod Zundel alongside Mike Olson. And Mike, Trailblazers come in with a 4-game losing streak. UTRGV coming in with a 3-game losing streak. Trailblazers right now in that 10th spot as far as the seeding is concerned for the WAC tournament. UTRGV in that 11th spot. So this is a big deal tonight, isn't it?
It's a big deal for both these teams. They've limped into February, but they cannot limp into March if they want one of those top 8 seeds at the WAC tournament.
Trailblazers coming off a tough road trip in Texas last week, losing 2 blowouts, and you can look to one stat, turnovers. In the first game against Abilene, 20 turnovers for 31 points for the Wildcats, and then Saturday against Tarleton, 22 turnovers, which resulted in 29 points for Tarleton State. Juddy's been trying to figure out a way to get them to protect the basketball, but so far, they haven't quite grasped the concept.
No, and it's been some really tough defense, but they just haven't made good decisions with the basketball. And you can see that in their assists. Their assists have also gone down. They're not sharing, and that's leading to bad shots, and it's really hurt the Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers have been shorthanded. Beon Riley will miss his 5th straight game tonight. UTRGV started at point guard for a couple of games, and he's missed the last 2 games. UU's going to come back, but Beon's still out. And other players have had to step up. You had Caleb Stearman against Southern Utah, career high in points and minutes. And then Stone Hutchins, career high in points and minutes against Utah Valley. Then Trey Hall coming off the bench, got his first points in a Trailblazer uniform. And then against Tarleton on Saturday, Jello Kambala, career high 14 points. So they've had some people step up, but Jalen Searles, I think, has benefited most by getting more minutes with Beon out, don't you think?
Absolutely. When you look at Beon's game, he's played his best basketball as of late. He's averaged 11 points over the last 4 games, and he's been aggressive. He's done a very good job. His shot percentage has got up. He's got high-quality shots.
12 percentage points.
Yeah, he's really improved, and Jalen has been a big key. When you look at him being much more aggressive, taking it to the basket, very good attacking the basket, being more physical.
And this is a physical UTRGV team, so Jalen's going to have to play some big minutes and play physical basketball to hopefully draw some the defense over to him, so that leaves Noah Gonzalez open, because the last month with Riley out, they've just been collapsing on Noah, and he's been struggling trying to find some space for the 3-point shot.
Yeah, that's definitely been showing up on a scouting report, and it is Jalen Searles as that release valve that they need. If he can continue to be a threat from outside and to take the basketball to the rim and be physical like Juddy wants him to do, that's going to open up shots for Noah.
All right, let's see how UU Turre, seeing how many minutes he will get after missing the last 2 games. All right, going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get the final word from head coach John Judkins. This is the Trailblazer Tip-Off.
He's on the 30-yard line, the 20, the 10.
You wouldn't want an incomplete football game. So why use a website with incomplete listings of Southern Utah properties? SouthernUtahRealEstate.com is the most complete, most accurate, and most comprehensive property search in Washington County. Because we're not focused on everything, just on the part that we like the best. Find your Southern Utah home at SouthernUtahRealEstate.com.
Finley Hyundai, committed to high-quality service and sales for local drivers. Stress-free car buying guaranteed.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stihl. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Local media has the biggest impact on your daily life. It's what's around you, what matters. And at Canyon Media, our goal is to deliver the very best in local entertainment, news, and media. From our award-winning radio stations like 99.9 Coney Country to Southern Utah's #1 source for local news, St. George News, Canyon Media, here for you.
It's any card for the win right now at Mountain America Credit Union, which means it's time to score some cash. Simply tap, swipe, or click checkout with any Mountain America debit or credit card to be entered into a weekly giveaway for up to $500, now until September 30th. Visit macu.com/anycard to learn how to earn extra entries or to open a new account today.
If you're out driving and something happens to your car, truck, or even wheelchair, and you end up stuck at a rail crossing, it's going to be okay. Don't panic. Here's what you do. Get out if you can and look for this blue sign on the metal pole. Call the number on the blue sign, and when they answer, tell them the crossing number. The number is right here. This tells them the exact location of the crossing. This is the fastest way to get trains stopped before coming through the crossing. Look for the blue. It helps you.
And welcome back inside Burns Arena. We're about 5.5 minutes away from tip-off. Utah Tech and University of Texas Rio Grande Valley Vaqueros. And Mike, the Vaqueros come in. They've lost 3 in a row. They've been hit by the injury bug a lot more than Utah Tech, so the Trailblazers can't feel sorry for themselves. They've lost 3 of their main players for the season, and that happened before the season started. And then 2 of their top 3 leading scorers missed last game. However, Elijah Elliott, their leading scorer who missed last game, he's back in uniform. He will play tonight. And then Aaron Freeman, the 3rd leading scorer, 2nd leading rebounder, he missed the last game as well. He warmed up, and they're expecting him to give it a go tonight. So we'll see what happens in the next few minutes. But that's tough sledding for Coach Matt Figger and the Vaqueros.
Absolutely. That messes with your chemistry, right? When you've got guys out, especially key players like that, that really messes with your chemistry, and it's hard to get into a rhythm, which you can see both teams have really struggled to find that rhythm in January.
So the Trailblazers with a 4-game losing streak, 3-6 in the Western Athletic Conference standings. That's good enough for 10th in the WAC seeding for the WAC Conference tournament that will take place next month. The Vaqueros, they're only a game back in the 11th spot, so the loser of this one may not have a chance. So that's why tonight is a big deal. Trailblazers have a 4-game home stand coming up, so Juddy's looking forward. Get a little home cooking, as this is a big week, and it all starts tonight against the Vaqueros.
Every week's big, Rock. But the good thing is we're home. We're home for a while, and we play better at home. Our fans help us to play better at home with the energy, and we just need to get on a roll. We've been close a couple times, but we gotta get it going.
It's been a rough 4-game stretch, 2-game stretch in Texas, but you guys play well, but it's the same thing that keeps creeping up and is fixable for you, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, shooting is one, but you're talking about the turnovers and the foul shots. Those are the things right now that have really been our Achilles heel. We got to do a better job of doing that. We've been doing stuff in practice, working on that, trying to value the ball, take care of the ball. When we do that, Rod, we get great shots, and we normally make them. And so, we watch a lot of film, and a lot of them are just unforced turnovers. Those are the ones that drive a coach crazy. You're going to have turnovers. If you don't, you're not trying hard enough. You're not playing hard enough. We got to understand that, but we got to limit them, not all in a row.
Yeah.
And that's where teams get on their runs, but we're figuring it out. We'll get it done. But this league's good. This league causes a lot of turnovers. They really pressure you. They get into you, and it just seems like everybody pressures us a little bit more.
Yeah, but Coach, when you analyze this thing, you've got to have a lot of confidence because they're playing hard, they play well. It's just those certain stretches that you need to take care of.
Yeah, it's a 4 or 5 minute stretch. Every team has them. It's just you got to narrow it down to cut it shorter, make it shorter and shorter. But again, I think the guys see that they know what they got to do. I just got to go do it. We've talked to them about it, we've shown them about it. Now they just got to go perform and do it.
This time of year, everybody's banged up, missing some players and stuff. UTRGV, the same thing.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys that play the last 2 games, but we heard that they are here, which is great. We always prepare for everybody. But you're right, everybody has the injury bug. There's no question. And how you get through it, some can get through it a lot easier than others, and some can't.
Okay, this is a 4-game home stretch, a chance to get well in a hurry. What do you want to see starting against UTRGV out of your team?
Well, turnovers, like you said, turnovers, foul shots. Those are the two big things that we've been focusing on hard this week to get. And then we have to guard them. They're really good one-on-one. They really have some athletes that can get to the basket. So we have to have that team defense area. But again, I like where we're at. I think it's in our hands, Rod. That's what I like. Yeah. We're so close these next 4 games. So many things can change in the rankings and the seeding and whatever. We just got to play well and get better. And if we do that, wins will normally take care of themselves.
You've been shuffling the lineup, trying a lot of different combinations. Will we see anything different? Are you trying anything different specifically in practice or the way that you go about things?
No, practice is always that way. We always change up the teams in practice. You got to learn to play with everybody because of foul trouble or injuries or what have you. So we've always done that. We're going to try to get more guys in, maybe quicker rest. Try to keep our guys fresh because this time of the season, like you said, everybody's beat up, everybody's tired. We've got to try to keep our guys as fresh as we can.
All right, Mike, we're a couple minutes away from tip-off. Final thoughts from you.
It's got to get off to a good start. This is such a big game. You touched on that in the pregame. The team that comes out swinging first is going to get the advantage.
All right, you can watch this game on ESPN Plus, or you can listen to it on the Fan Sports Radio Network. If you don't live in Southern Utah, just go to your Play Store. You can get the Fan Sports Network app. It's free. It is Utah Tech, UTRGV, coming up next. See you after the game.